Today's Wednesday, October 18th. This is the 1972 Cadillac Eldorado tilt and telescopic steering column. This is a level 5 restoration for my friend Randall in Tennessee. This is not a level 10 as he has elected for me not to respray the exterior components. So the unit was completely disassembled as shown in the predecessor video, and the bearings serviced, the tilt and telescopic steering column, all three of the bearing sets replaced. The telescopic neck was serviced, the half-round spherical balls for the tilting facilitation was serviced, as well as the electricals, as well as the ignition box. Okay, because I've gone ahead and used the original ignition box, opened it up, rebuilt it, put it back. So the first thing I want to test is the rack and sector gear that I've installed, the new rack and sector gear. Both the rack and the sector gear were both cracked. And they've been replaced, and so this is how the key turns, and we'll look at the actuation bar, and I'll go ahead and test the recoiling, the spring-loaded recoiling sensitivity on the key lock cylinder that corresponds in concert with the recoiling action of the actuating bar. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead now and do the electrical functional validation test. I've gone ahead and connected it to the power feed. Which is right there for the turn signals. And I'll go ahead and put the lever up as if we were indicative of a left-hand turn. I'm sorry, right-hand turn. And I'll touch the right-hand wire, and we'll be looking for the light bulb to go on. Right front, right rear, right front, right rear, and when I touch the left, nothing happens because we're in right-hand mode. Okay? Right front, right rear. I'll go ahead and rotate the spline, which is the shaft, and the turn signal cancellation goes back to neutral. And now I'll pull the steering lever down, which would be indicative of a left-hand turn, and now we'll test the left-hand lights. Left front, left rear, left front, left rear, and when I touch the right-hand light, nothing happens. Okay, because we're in left-hand mode. So left front, left rear. So we've tested both turn signals, front and rear, left and right. Turn the shaft, the turn signal cancels out back to neutral as it's supposed to. Now I'm going to go ahead and test the emergency hazard by connecting to the hazard feed. I'll press in the emergency flasher hazard button, and now we'll have 5 lights that come on. Right front, left front, right rear, left rear, and the braking lights. So that's 5 different lights that come on when we're in the emergency hazard mode. Brake, right front, left front, right rear, left rear. 5 lights. Okay? So we'll go ahead and take it out of the hazard mode. Now I'm going to be checking the cornering lamps. And I'll go ahead and turn the lever upwardly, indicative of a right-hand turn, and we'll test the right-hand cornering lamp. And the light comes on. Left does not, because we're in right-hand mode, right-hand cornering lamp. Turn signal cancels out. Now we'll push it down for left-hand mode. We'll test the left-hand cornering lamp, and it comes on, whereas right-hand does not, because we're in left-hand mode. Okay, so everything's canceled out. We're back to neutral. We've tested the front and rear, left and right turn signals. We've tested the emergency hazard with all 5 lights coming on, including the brake light. We've tested the large illuminating cornering lamps left and right. And the last thing I want to test is the horn. So I'll be touching the contacts in the front. Right here we have 3 copper contacts. Let me connect my wire because it's gotten loose. There we go. And the horn comes on. We're touching the copper contact and the horn is illuminating. We have 3 contacts. Here's another one right there. Okay, so we've tested all of the electricals, and the next thing we're going to be doing is the functional validation test for the telescopic neck. Locks in place with a 1/4 of a turn. 1/4 of a turn releases it. We have a telescopic neck. We have this rubber bumper here for shipping purposes. Okay. 1/4 of a turn clockwise, locks it in place, and it's fixably constrained. And now I'm going to go ahead and take my flasher lever out so that I can turn this thing and hold it. Since we're not mounted in the car, this is a little bit difficult, but I'm going to go ahead and test the tilt. That's full up, partial up, neutral, full down, partial down, and back to neutral. So this is the 1972 Cadillac Eldorado tilt and telescopic steering column. For my friend Randall in Tennessee, he'll be using his own levers. These levers were supplied just for my testing purposes. I'll go ahead and remove them. And this will be going out as soon as I get Randall's okay to ship. Reply confirmation. This is George in Florida. I have over 75,000 original vintage parts for the 1967 to 1970 Cadillac Eldorado. Over 375,000 1959 to 1976 Cadillac items overall through 78 for the Eldorado. I'm best known for my restoration of the tilt and telescopic steering column, such as this embodiment, the steering wheels, the power seat mechanisms, the instrument clusters, and other critical hard-to-source original vintage Cadillac items. Today is Wednesday, October 18th. Thank you very kindly.